Hello, welcome back. No, this is not a foot fetish video, so but still like and subscribe anyways. But I'm going to show you a mobility prescription for plantar fasciitis, anything to do with the bottom of your feet. The problems that we experience and encounter while working out or just in our life uh, often don't originate where they are hurting. So I know it's a really awkward way to say, like, if you have like back pain or leg pain or knee pain, chances are that's actually comes from a different spot on the body. And they say it's like either upstream or downstream. And a lot of problems that nearly every single person I know, especially if you work in like a factory job or you work out a lot, is the bottom of this, your plantar, bottom of your foot gets tight. And you should be able to stand on a ball like a bocce ball like this, and that should not be painful. I'm That's not too bad for me, but I dare say that your foot, you probably wouldn't be able to do it. Usually you got to start with a tennis ball, but that shouldn't be painful like that. um that should be supple, for lack of a better word. That should be soft, and that's just from abuse, from living a modern life and wearing crummy shoes or whatever it is. We just don't take care of ourselves properly, and so that causes you a lot of problems. Like, you might even get headaches from that and not even know. That's very, very common. So an easy way, this is like one of the easiest things that can drastically improve your life, is you can get it. They have all these different balls. I like using the bocce balls because they're super hard, and I'm all business. So, but you might have to work up to that. It's pretty painful, very painful, actually. I bought this online. I don't know. It looks like a dog bone, we'll say. And then the tennis ball is pretty easy, but this might be too hard too. I know people that have screamed stepping on this, so you might have to get a racquetball, you know. But I'm not a bubble gummer, so I can handle the tennis ball. You know, um, I think for the demonstration, I'm going to show you with this, and what you're doing is just working the tissues. It's not anything complicated. You want to put more and more pressure on it. You're breaking up all that tissue is matted down, as you can imagine, from being stomped on 8 million times. When's the last time you've ever taken care of your foot, right? Never. I mean, maybe you're lucky and you get foot massages. Well, God bless you. But this is probably the first time you've really paid any attention to it besides cussing at it. So, you're working every which direction. Find a tender spot. Like, I get it. I get weird spots and work that back and forth. It might seem like you're never gonna fix it. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. That's okay. It's gonna feel like you're like, no, never. That's never gonna feel better. But I promise you, it will. Even if you just have to put pressure on it, a light pressure, whatever you can stand. Um, and you want to do it for at least 2 minutes. It takes at least 2 minutes to elicit change. You know, um, and that's a fact. That's not just like my opinion. So go as long as, at least 2 minutes, and put the most pressure you can on it. Eventually you'll be able to put more pressure on it. Eventually you'll be able to move it like this. And then eventually you'll be able to stand on it. And then you're doing good. And by the time you get that far, you'll have changed your life. Like, you will be a different person at work. You might get a promotion just because you won't be such an asshole from your feet hurting. And it will also help your workout gains. And you're kind of meditating. You're doing a lot of stuff. You're focusing on your body and taking care of it, and that will do magic things. That will do magic things. You're killing a lot of birds with one stone. And then you can try these other ones. Same thing. It's a dynamic movement, though. Ultimately, you want to be moving back and forth and breaking it up. And be creative. But it's pretty simple.